People. Que pasa, say what they do. Now, people, we saw that 115 Jamaicans returned on a chartered flight from the UK a couple of days ago. And we saw that they were taken through a controlled environment. We are speaking about doctors, we are speaking about nurses, we are speaking about persons from the Ministry of Health, we are speaking about the Foreign Affairs Minister, we are speaking about a person whose name is Kamina Johnson-Smith, we are talking about the Popo. So basically, they put them through the whole 9 yards. We are talking about temperature check. We are speaking about all the protocols and due diligence to make sure that everything is handled in a healthy way. However, I also saw that there was one person that seems like she got some kind of exemption. Now, people like me say, based on what they claim, I am speaking about the Ministry of Health, they claim that all of these persons, we are speaking about all 115, are supposed to be quarantined for a minimum of 14 days. However, based on information that is out there, it is said that one person was there and she was basically given an exemption. She was allowed to leave the airport scot-free, and it was said that she left in a SUV with a diplomatic plate. We are talking about one of them plates where the diplomat them use in a one of them top SUV. We are talking about one of those gas guzzlers. Now, people, when we listen to the government of Jamaica speak, we see that they are a set of hypocrites. We see that there is two sides to the laws, the rules and regulation. There is a different rule and law. There is a different sort of justice for the poor man. There is a different sort of justice for the rich man. There is a different sort of rules for the poor. We are talking about politicians and preachers. We are speaking about persons that we basically hold in a high esteem. However, under the situation as it pertains to we are talking about the big C, that rules and law and regulations supposed to apply to everybody. We are talking about straight across the board, because everybody basically can catch it. Everybody can basically spread it. So my question is this: why did the rules apply to this lady differently? Why was she ushered away by some popo and some soldier in a SUV in a diplomatic plate, while the other 114, them have to go through the whole, we are talking about 9 yards. We are speaking about 14 days of quarantine. And people, what is even more disturbing is that when I saw the media asking the question, why was she exempt? Why was she allowed to leave? People, them a try hush up the people, them a try kind of keep it under hush. They were trying to sweep it under the rug. So people like me say, I am just showing you about this government of Jamaica. They are not very serious, because if they were serious, the rules would apply to everybody. And people, we see that they made a mistake before. As it pertains to the call center, we are talking about the BPO sector. We are speaking about Alarica. We are speaking about, to be specific. And we saw that it came back to haunt us, because basically we are speaking about 60-something% of the persons that are positive for the big C in Jamaica came from that one sector. We are speaking about the BPO. We are talking about the call center. So people, it seems like they don't learn from their mistake. And it seems like they are so biased. They are so unjust. And it seems like they always set a next rules and law as it pertains to them, friend. We are talking about people in a high society. We are talking about the people with the face card. We are talking about the politicians and the diplomats. Now, people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. If you have an exemption for a diplomat, I would not understand. I want you to explain how they become different, because if them are travel on the same charter flight with the rest of 114 people, make it 115, they too can basically transmit or basically cause, we are talking about the virus, to basically go from one person to the next person. So therefore, we are speaking about a lot of persons. We are speaking about 115 persons in a close proximity. We are talking about Pana airline. So therefore, it could have easily spread, because people, even though they're always talking about social distancing, I cannot understand how 115 persons can basically travel on an airline and there is some sort of social distancing. May I talk about the protocol. However, However, I understand that this is an extreme situation, so therefore extreme times calls for extreme measures. However, when you reach a Jamaica, we are talking about the government of Jamaica, and specifically we are talking about the Ministry of Health, and also we are speaking about the Foreign Affairs Minister. She should have known better. We are talking about Kamina, we are talking about Johnson Smith. So therefore, if she allow her friend to basically go and get exemption, people, it just shows you that they are not serious. Because if you are indeed serious, it should apply. We are talking about the rules should apply to everybody. So people, the moral of the story is this. It only shows you the double standard, because when we look at what happened on social media, as it pertains to this man that say he is not going in his house, we see that them send the popo where talk about some top cop for him, and they found him under the bed, and they made an example. They basically display him on social media and make him have to apologize. He even had to get a lawyer. And even in the case as it pertains to Elephant Man, we saw that they went for him at his house and he was quarantined. We are speaking about at a government facility for at least 14 days. And we are talking about people getting arrested. We are speaking about at several parties. We are talking about in a Kingston and also Clarendon. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that if you have a rule and you have a law and you have a regulation, and you claim that you are serious about stopping the spread of this thing, people, the rules and laws and regulation should apply to everybody right across the board, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, one word. Don't put any space between the words. And people, my sister, some blogger, we are talking about some lazy thinking blogger. They are remixing my videos. They are basically waiting for keywords. However, I will be remixing myself. So I will be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. We are speaking about True Jamaica Buzz. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon. And also press all in the option. So anyways, people, the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that them basically slap a two man. We are speaking about in a downtown Kingston. We are speaking about close to a shelter. We are speaking about a public shelter. And people also right across the street are in front of the courthouse. We are talking about the courthouse of the Ministry of Justice. So people, it only shows you the blatant disregard that these persons have. We are speaking about for rules, laws and regulation, and even worse, we are talking about life. So anyways, people, take a listen, take a look to an edited version of this video, and you understand that this is YouTube, so therefore me can't just post up anything that I want me to post and that I so choose. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece. Now when we hear the saying, them slap a man in front of church, in front of power station, people, I guess the same can be said. Them a slap where people we are talking about in front of the courthouse. We are talking about in front of the Ministry of Justice. We are speaking about the place that persons go for basically pick up time because them do some sort of wrong. We are talking about thief. We are talking about slap where people. We are talking about jump over a woman fence. Some people, we see these people don't care. They are indiscriminate, and people, it does not matter if I in the church. It don't matter if I in the schoolyard. It don't matter if I in the courthouse. People, they are going to do whatever they so choose, because more than likely they are going to get away with it because of the fact that we are talking about the principle in Jamaica where them say informer for basically DEAD. So people, it only shows you the level that Jamaica has sunk to. We are speaking about nowhere is safe, because people, it seems like if you send some of these Jamaican we are talking about in a heaven, they will also commit some sort of crime, because them not care. They have a blatant disregard. We are speaking about for rules, regulation, and even worse, they have no regards for life. point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.